Today I'm going to be reviewing this Steam Fusion steam cleaner that was recently sent to me by the brand. This design comes with a 10-piece accessory kit, a large capacity tank, which I'll show you that here in a minute, how powerful it is, which again I'm going to test this out and see how this steam cleaner is going to work. It's designed to use in a variety of different methods. You can use it for cleaning bathrooms, use it for cleaning your vehicles, use it for cleaning kitchens, those sorts of deals. So let me go and open this up, show you everything you get inside, and then test it out. So when you first open up, it's going to have, this is going to be what connects to the steam cleaner itself. It's going to have all of the different accessories that you can use for the steam cleaning. And so what you can do is you can just connect this. It should go right into place, I believe. Let me see how this goes in here. Yeah, it should go right in there. So it's just going to kind of pop in, it looks like. Maybe it turns. Either way, I'll look at how exactly to connect that up here in a second. I'm going to come with the water measuring. These are going to be some of the attachments, so it's possible that that attachment needs to come off before this one, and then this one I believe is going to go, yep, that one's going to connect right in there. So this is going to be like a wire brush sort of connection, and that one just pushed right onto there. And then this one is going to be the same. It's going to be like a stiff bristle brush, very, very stiff bristles actually. Let's see here. Okay, here's what I was doing wrong. So you have to put it in at the right position. So like this, it's got a little spot that it then slides into. Let me find that spot. So you can kind of see in there, going to be hard to see, but there's like going to be two little prongs, and you have to make sure those prongs go into the right place on here. So it should go right there. And then you turn it to lock it into place. So you can kind of see what that looks like on there. Let me pull this out. Got this for that part, and then this part is going to be the same. So this is going to connect right onto here. Again, these little prongs are going to go right into there, and then it just pushes in, and then you twist to lock it in place like so. Then unlock and then pull it off. First couple times getting into there is actually quite difficult, which is kind of surprising to me. How difficult it is, but it's just going to be where that little notch is at on there. That's where you're going to want to line up on there, and then you just shove it down and then twist, and now it is locked into place. Now this part should connect directly to your steam cleaner. You're just going to have to pull that off of here, and then I believe this is going to be the same type deal. Yep, so you can kind of see on here it has this same thing right there and then right there. So it's going to connect up in the exact same manner as the other one. Again, I'm guessing it's going to be a tight fit. So this is going to come with a regular power cord, which I'm going to be testing this out here in my kitchen, just kind of showcasing how to use the steam cleaner. I'll probably end up using this on my stove, actually, just kind of showcase a little bit of the steam power on that. And I'll probably be go ahead and using these, just the regular steam cleaner, but this is going to plug in to there. Normally the water is going to go on the top. Let's see. And yes, so your water is going to go directly into there, which is why this comes with a funnel for you to put the water inside. It's also going to come with a measuring cup, so you're only supposed to put in this amount of water. So you're just going to fill this cup up, pour it right into there. That's assuming, of course, it's empty. And then once that's done, then you're just going to take and screw this right back onto there. So let me go ahead and put water in it, get this set up, see how long it takes to heat up before it is ready to go. So it's currently 11:59. I'm going to go ahead and plug this in, and then we're going to see exactly how long it takes to heat up. I did already fill this full of water, again, using these measuring cups. So let's see how long it takes to get ready to use. When it is heated up, this light red one right here will go off, or this other one will turn on. We'll see in just a minute. So I'm going to let that heat up. On the instructions, it says 3 to 4 minutes. We're going to see exactly how long it takes to get ready to use. So it just kicked to green. It is 12:01 and probably a half, I'm guessing. So this one only took about 2.5 minutes to heat up. So it was even faster than the instructions. Now I'm going to be testing it out here on this glass stovetop. Here around the edges, just going to be kind of trying to use the steam to see if I can get this clean or not. So let's test it out. Now this one is going to have a handle lock, which keeps you from being able to push it. So if it's pushed all the way to the side, then this will not go down. You're just going to turn it like that to be able to use it, and then you're just going to push in on this. Now this thing is not going to be super bendable, so I'm just going to kind of pick it up here. And you can see the steam and how that is working on the stove. So I've got a couple of different spots here that I'm going to be trying to clean this off of. And you can see that's going to be coming off. Same thing there, I've got stuff stuck there. Now I do have a variety of different stuff. Normally I'll have to use like an oven cleaner on this, so I am interested to see if this steam cleaner will get it off or not. The only concern I have is since this is a glass top stove, like we're talking heat from the steam, I'm not sure if that's going to be an issue or not. Hopefully I won't mess something up here. But you can see it is kind of see it is taking this stuff off. So I've got like things that are kind of baked on. This hose right here at the edge is getting hot. So that is important to note on there. And again, I'm just going to kind of go right through here. I'm just kind of going across this edge to see if it gets this off. Normally I'll use like an oven cleaner, let it sit on there for a bit, and then get it off. So I'm going to see if the steam cleaner is able to get it off at all. Now I did want to go ahead and mention you do have to hold down this button the entire time, which actually is kind of difficult being that you're carrying this and you're kind of have to hold this down. So this is kind of, you have to push it down and hold it the entire time. There's no way to like latch it down. And as soon as you let it back up, the steam then goes right back off. So it is important to note. You can lock it, but that's only going to lock it into that position. When it's on, there is no lock option available on that. So that is important for you to understand on there. Now, obviously, once it completely runs out, let me just go ahead and use it. Once it completely runs out, they are saying you need to let it unplug it, let it cool down before you go to add the water on the again through the top. There's not going to be a ton of water that's in here, so let's see exactly how long this takes to run through it. Again, I'm trying to get this. This is just some stuff from pans that kind of just gets stuck. This is the main burner that we use, so this isn't like scratched or anything. It's just going to be gunk from pans, gunk from things boiling over, etc. And I'm not sure that that's actually coming off. But I will grab a washcloth here in a minute to test it out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that. Let me grab a washcloth. So you can see it's still steaming, so I haven't let this sit or anything like that. I'm just washing it off here. Now, it did get any caked on junk, so I had some stuff like right here around the edges that it got off. But this part here that had boiled over, it did not get that part off. So you can see I spent a good amount of time here, and it did make it better. So if you look at this here where I was steaming at, in comparison to this part up here that I didn't touch, this did get it better, but it didn't get it all the way off. So I was spending a lot of time here on these things. And this is just like gunk that has boiled over and is just kind of stuck there. And it didn't really get it off. Now this would work really well for like edges. So you can see like going around the edges right here on my stove. This is going to work really, really good for that. And you can kind of see like if it's baked on junk, like something like that, you can see it just getting it right up. So it does work for those sorts of things. And then works really nicely for around the edges. But if you're trying to get something like this baked on, so like up this top here, it just really didn't work for that, so that is important to note. So overall, definitely a really good steam cleaner. It's just important to note it's just you have to know what the limitations are, I should say, of this steam cleaner. So it's going to work really, really good around the edges. You have things that's baked on. It's going to work really, really good for that as well. If you're trying to get this stuff that, had quite simply boiled over, it's from the bottom of the pan, where traditionally only an oven cleaner will get off, the steam cleaner is not going to get it off either. So just important to note. But overall, definitely a really, really great option from Steam Fusion.